What up? Hold on, I gotta get my phone. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll listen to music for a couple seconds. Let's get the music started. I gotta get my phone. Let's go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal, 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine and veal. But still, everything's real in the field, and what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word.
I'm back. Good morning, y'all. What up, Unc here? Mushroom coffee in hand, back in New York. Let's go. It was a great night last night. Apollo Theater. Let's go. Watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts.
Now love butter pecan chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched and scooped in my ice cream. Stand it up.
Yo, honey dip, summertime, fine jury dripping. See you on pickings with a bunch of chickens, how you clicking?
Let's go, y'all. Unc here. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Mushroom coffee in hand. Rise. YouTube, come on over to YouTube. YouTube with your funky ass. Let's go. Good morning, y'all. Let's get them, y'all. Come on. Shout out to all my neighbors that was like, where's my morning show at? All my neighbors love the morning show. They used to hear me yelling in the morning in the crib. Get my lights back on. Let's go. Hey. Good morning. What up? Display pics. Yeah, I got that Rise coffee. Good morning, Angeline. Good morning, Arthur. Troy Muffin. What's up, y'all?
Sweater, Louis leather, you was never.
Twitch, Twitter. You know what it is. Arthur Madlock, good morning. Welcome to the room. Yeah, I was getting to Elon Musk yesterday. Until we got preempted by my man Sly Ty.
Back on the top 10, we can afford things again.
What a great interview yesterday.
We too much better. It take them 2 months to do what? We do whatever. Hypno, Cristo, I mean whatever. So rock on Moscato, it do taste better. I know what them girls like. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't every day. You are running the easy.
Good morning, everybody. Young's in the building. Let's get it popping.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? How y'all feel out there this morning? My mic was low yesterday. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Y'all better tell me when my mic is low. I'm doing the interview. My mic is low. His phone is loud.
We sell crack to our own out the back of our homes. You smell the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go to episode 2 like Attack of the Clones. What till we break a back and you hit the crack of the bone. Commute the computer spirit.
Uncle Ace in the building. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOB First family. We up in Rocket this morning. Back in New York City. Oh man, it's cold as a witch's titty up here, man. What the hell?
Who gotta live in the trailer cause like a
I don't like that shit. Let's go.
Well, raised 3 daughters all by herself. With no help. Think about the struggle and to find the strength of myself. These words melt in my mouth. They hot like the jail cell in the South. Before my nigga Corbin.
I don't like that shit.
Just to get by. Do it down like best stars. The red sky.
I rock every morning, bro. Let's get it popping. Much love. Thank y'all for coming in. Let's go, y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's go, unction the building.
1, 2, 2, 3, 3.
To the morning yawning. Let's get him.
2, 3.
I want to thank you to my brother, the legendary Fly Ty. You better call him on for real. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
This is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. The fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, and the ransom notes.
I'm handsome, but damn, that nigga told more guns than roses.
Roses shaking in their boots. Invincible like the boots disappear. That move shit
To me, ride back to the factory. I see
the mix, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing. Pathetic.
Shout him out one time, unction the building. Let's go.
My style, you're admiring.
Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. And those are good jobs too, by the way. If I had a chance to work for UPS back in the days, I definitely would have took it. Hey, unction the building. Shout to my West G family.
You wanna sit low on my living room floor, play Nintendo with Seasonino. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home, sex all night, mad head in the moon. Spin my beats,
Oh, Miz.
on my weed.
What's up, Miz?
On TT saying B.I.G. Now check it. You wanna hurt my man squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you? Picture life as my wife. Just think, foot left, make fat X and all mix. Bracelets to match conversation.
So Miz is in the ER last. I saw Miz last night. Shout out to Miz. You do a lot, Miz. Let me see. I'm gonna find out what's going on with Miz this morning.
Like mustard, shit got hot. You sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another intricate block.
Matter of fact, you sit yourself down there, Miz, and take care of yourself.
I know.
I saw it coming though yesterday.
I know what you was asking yourself.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's work. Unction the building. This is the morning email Tuesday morning, Grown Folk Tuesday. We rock grown hip hop. Let's go.
I know what you was asking yourself.
Will he ever fall off? Will he ever not get up in the morning? Will he ever take a day off? Maybe not.
A lot of speculation on the monies I made, monies I've slain. How is he for real? Is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct.
Come on.
Is it true he stayed in beef and slept with a tech? What's the position you hold? Can you really match a triple platinum artist? But only a single going gold. Rockefeller should have fold. Left out in the cold. Is it back to charge your mother? It's 11 for a O.
Oh,
Your time asking me questions like Wendy Williams.
keep harassing me.
When I catch feelings, can I get a
Minute to breathe.
And in that minute you leave.
Leave.
I'm looking at my rope, ice spinning on my sleeve.
It's so funny running into you.
Good morning, everybody. This is Grown Folk Tuesday, the morning yawning. This is the morning email. This is where we sit and talk, swallow, spit. Oh, man. Talk shit and swallow spit. That's what we do this morning. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. This your boy Unc. He ain't no punk. Oh, man. Fly Ty did his thing yesterday.
We absolutely didn't care.
Made me think about a lot of ways we was talking about. And you saw him get that Cool Herc yesterday? Wow.
And it was over.
Wow.
That's when I was wildin' out. I couldn't care less about.
If anybody could have got that Cool Herc yesterday, it was Fly Ty, for real. Very interesting. Poor Diddy, man. Diddy stay in the news, boy. Let's see if we can get Dame on here tomorrow.
Man put me up on a share, 1/4 of a square, headed for Delaware with one change of gear. Nothing on my mind but the dime sack we blaze with the glaze in my eye that we find when we crave dollars and cents. A fugitive.
What's up, brother?
Jake's had no trace of the face. Now they drew a print. Though I'm innocent. To
Feel better, Miz.
I'ma try to get filthy. Purchase a club and start a real.
Let's get you the mathematics early. John the chef in the building. This is Tuesday's work.
Die for my hitters, touch the mother hitters.
Oh! Shout them out one time. Let's go, y'all. Unchair. 5:38 in the morning. Let's get it popping this morning.
Man, I'm down with no limit. I ride for the cause. On the soldier, on the dick with the big dogs. And if anybody mess with Snoop Doggy Dogg, I'm a
yeah, it's coming.
With his name on the wall, and everywhere I go, I got Mr. Magic because I know that boy don't care. He'll have that red stuff pouring out your hair. Any given time, anywhere.
Roxanne, I saw her last night, man. Looks beautiful. Roxanne Shante. Man, she is one of the early originators. Well, what he talked about yesterday, we'll get to that. It wasn't who was the first to do it, but who was effective and who scaled it into a business. Anytime you're talking about something, you got to talk about scalability and how do you make it a business. Coachella made it an independent business. I gave that title to Rockefeller, but I'm going to give it to Coachella, man. They gave it a business. Coachella was the original Rockefeller. Everybody else, and I'm going to talk to y'all about that in the turnaround.
Watch me get it. Watch me get it.
You know what it is.
Watch me get it.
I'm back in New York. Oh, man.
Watch me get it. Watch me get it.
It's the $1 billion remix, baby.
Watch me get it.
I was at the Apollo last night. It was crazy. I got in late, too, man. I was like, I went to bed later than my normal 8:30, like I normally go to bed. I'm such a child. 8:30. I go to bed 8:30 every night.
See the two of they gon' die. Nobody seen, nobody heard. Just another beautiful service. We'll get at you. Come through shining, they have you. And broad daylight kidnap you. Let's get.
I mean, they get Fame to do a lot of those tracks. Fame is great, but I mean, it's exercise for Fame. Fame don't really care. It's exercise for Fame. Fame likes to exercise his skill.
Dollar, and we know deal with power. We plan hit the bow. We find a lion in the concrete. Come with a strong step.
With all due respect, I think Fame is way more talented than all the people that he works with. And, and so I just go like, I'd be like, yo, Slap, just enjoy yourself. Have fun. And when you're ready to drop your album, drop your album. But, that's all like hitting the bag for Fame. Fame is just, he can give you a fly 4 bars anywhere. Fame is one of the best to ever do it. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Those pretty memories, I know you can hear me now.
That's interesting. There are conversations about how to frame this conversation with hip hop and how to pay people. I was in conversations years ago when Napster came out. I'll talk about that in the turnaround. There's so many different. Remind me, Angeline, please. Remind me, because you know how I get ADD and shit, and I'll be forgetting. That Rise is dope. I'm telling you right now. I'm drinking it right now. That Rise coffee is a mushroom coffee.
Those pretty memories,
Good morning, y'all. Unction in the building. Let's go 5:42 in the morning. MOP page, I'm kicking out. I'll be back at 6 o'clock.
I know that in time I'll find somebody. So I won't.
We'll be back to the MOP page at 6.
But I still love you. You know I'm there.
Twitch, what's up, Twitch? Yeah, I gotta come over to YouTube MOP page. Let's go, y'all. Come on. I need my music to rock unencumbered. You know what I'm saying? When I'm making my mixes, I'll be vibing, so I need my music to rock. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Hey. Hey. Good morning. Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the YouTube link. Let's go. Miz, feel better. I don't know if Miz is trolling or if he's telling the truth. So either way. Yeah, I've been rocking mushroom coffee for a minute.
How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know?
Good morning.
When it's time to let go. Sing.
I'm not. Yeah, there's a lot of. I took a lot of pictures. To be honest with you.
Okay.
All right, I'll bring the MOP page back in now.
Hey. All I really want is to be happy. I wanna be happy.
All right, MOP, you come back in. Good morning. Well, it feels good to be back. I just don't like the cold, man. It's cold as a motherfucker. Good morning, April Leon. Oh, you missed it last night. What a great time, April. I thought you was going to come out last night, April. It was a great time. I know you were busy working. But let me tell you something. We at the Apollo Theater. It was a great monumental moment. Shout to everybody that showed up. It was a packed house, star-studded. Molly Mall, Ralph McDaniels, Mr. C, everybody was there. They party, boy. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my man Ant from the Lyricist Lounge. He was there. Big Scoob was there. Johnny Famous. Scoob and Scrap was there. The TCF dancers were there. Oh, man. They did that whole part about it. They shouted Uncle Lay's out. Let's go, y'all.
I'm down to magic. I know if I get once, I get twice. I give you bad as shit. Sure you don't believe me, then come to me tonight. I'll show you bad as shit.
I don't know if Miz is trolling.
Lil' Kim, not a but I sex so good.
I don't know if Miz is trolling, so I'm not sure. You never know what Miz. I don't know what Miz is up to, but I hope he feel better. Miz, I hope you're feeling better, brother. He said he's in the emergency room this morning. But I can't ever tell if Miz is messing with us or if he's really in the emergency room. Miz, if you're in the emergency room, just how are you on your phone? I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Wow. Miz, if you're really in trouble, wave one hand. Wow. Good morning, everybody. I'm in the building. Good morning, emails. You never know what Miz, bro. You never know what Miz. Hey.
Time you touch me, I just melt away.
Good morning, y'all. Let's work, y'all. Come on.
Bring the beat in.
So the way the conversation went yesterday, there were some very valid points that I want to talk about, and I had to wait to absorb it. I had to listen back to the conversation and really absorb what Ty was saying yesterday. So I want to take a couple of things back that I said. When Rockefeller was not the first independent black company that was able to cut deals in their favor, it was actually Coachella.
Price went up. If you're promoting, if you're doing a rap concert, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Good morning. So nice that we back up on set to start trouble this morning. Hey. Good morning. Good morning, yawning. Your boy Unc in the building. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to the MOP First family. Yes. I'm gonna play R. Kelly. I don't care, man. I ain't got nothing to do with his music. His music ain't hurt no kids. I mean, who are we to be judging people? We gotta stop all that. I mean, he's already in jail.
You can't tie a sweater.
So I ain't got no problem playing. And if anybody you need to blame them parents. You know what I'm saying? You got a 12, 13-year-old daughter, you can put it over to that guy. You know you got a problem. You always have that weirdo in your family that you can't let around the kids. Like, anybody seen Junior? Junior can't go around them kids. Junior upstairs in the room with the kids. No. So I go up there and get Junior away from them. Get your little fast ass out of here, too, told the 13-year-old girl. Waving your little fast ass around. Let's go.
What you want from me? Take a look at what you see. You know if it's right here, something you can have for years.
Now Mace be the man.
I can't see the emoji.
Good. I don't want to get
not in this format.
In the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me because my status. I don't want to see you with a carriage, living average. I want to do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking the fabric. Girl, I want to give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit. Any path I want you can have. Walk through the mall if you like it, you can.
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked.
Wow, let's go, y'all. Come on, I'm in the building. Let's work. Come on.
Gone eventually. Trooping out of state with knowledge. The coke was cooked without the garbage. We'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody.
And what I loved about Coachella was they was authentically black and they stayed on it. They wasn't trying to emulate the white establishment. They went into this thing authentically themselves. Shout out to Mr. Magic, rest in peace. And they used to party a little bit, so you know, let's not forget about that. But that was the era.
Could it be if you could be mine, we both shine?
Denise, is Miz really in the hospital?
Big Lou. Freddie Depp. Yeah, Freddie, yeah.
I am on YouTube this morning. Hold on, let me see.
Motown, JC, Rockefeller, yo. Just the things.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Romantic places in my mind.
Get him out of the Interfaith Hospital. That St. John's Hospital is a murder trap. They gonna kill a man in there. Let's get Miz up out of there. Come on, Miz. Hold on, let me call Miz right now. See if I can call him. See how he's doing. We're gonna check on Miz this morning, y'all. Oh, wow. We're gonna check on Miz right now. Let me check on Miz.
I be the life of the party, from the club to the hotel.
We're gonna try to call Miz this morning and see if he's all right. He was working hard yesterday. We're gonna check on Miz. Miz, call me back if you're all right. Let me send a link to Miz. You send Miz a text, see if he can. Listen, we are a news show. Let's turn into a story. Let's go, y'all. Anthony Daniel, good morning.
You wanna dance? I'ma make you dance.
So we're gonna find out what's going on with Miz this morning.
I'ma make the move, True Hill.
Find out Miz is okay.
I can't turn it loose. That somebody
They're taking him for tests, he says.
next to you. Can't walk around.
All right, Miz, can you?
Cause being who I am.
Yo, Miz, can you, while they're taking you for tests, can you stream live while you're being taken for tests? I just want to know. And listen, Miz will do anything for the story. Yes, the flute recording, Andre. I like it. I mean, I like any creative expanse. Let's go, y'all.
Cause I know it from the start. Maybe when you broke my heart, that I had to call my name. I'm sure you that I will. Your love of mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your love of mine. Yes, I try. Yes, I try. Your love of mine. Even though
So can I we're gonna get to all that and the turnaround. I just want some music to vibe out. I just want to get you some music real quick. Let's go November 21st, Thanksgiving week. Reggae Wednesday is the last show of the week. Try to get James Ash on here tomorrow. I'm gonna push his buttons too tomorrow.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
I mean, like, yo, why did you just not say nothing when I called you and told you that Leo was trying to do that 2 years before they left? Why didn't you just be quiet?
Oh, great.
Oh, I'm gonna push his buttons tomorrow. Dame Dice might argue and curse me out tomorrow. I'm gonna make the attempt to push Dame's button tomorrow.
T looking for white girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coop so she can feel the nice.
I'm gonna see if I can get away with it. I'm be like, you wasn't the first one to do it. Cold Chillin' was the first one to do it. Y'all bit off Cold Chillin'.
Newness is the anthem. Put your hands up that you wish with. Count your little grits. Push the pool stick in your new crib. Same hand that you.
I'm gonna start with Dame tomorrow. See if I can get away with it.
King of the tent.
He gonna curse me out tomorrow, but I'm gonna have so much fun doing it.
Is that to the smurf, to the white?
And y'all know that I'm fucking with him, but you know that's my man. But he won't know that tomorrow. Cause you can set Dame off. You can set him off.
Now track what's poppin', baby. Y'all ain't know. I go by the name of
Good morning.
Representing that first and 15. Yeah. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying?
It was. I was there last night, BD. Good morning.
You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this.
Yeah, but he's in LA, so it's 3:00 in the morning in LA. So
yeah. He said it.
He wants me to put this on his American News Network. I'm thinking about it.
Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Able to misfit, abandoned.
I trigger Dame though. I trigger him because I'm a Taurus too, and I always butt heads with him. Pause. Let's go. But I butt heads with him, but he's my brother, so I butt heads with, and I could still like stand there and be like, "I love you, man," but you wrong. He hates that shit. Everybody else be trying to like. Everybody else scared of Dame because Dame will argue you down. I'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever, nigga, shut up. It make no sense. I was like, you couldn't just be quiet for a couple of years and just collected your money.
The days on the boulevard are ended. Used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was the abstract.
And either from foot, I kicks the mad style, so step off the
Come on, let's go, y'all.
Like, you remember that routine that we used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean?
A tidbit, a smidgen. I don't get the message, so you got to run the pitch.
Hey, yo, Miz, did you tell them that you drink 6 packs of beer every morning? I just. Could you tell? Can I talk to I'd like to talk to your doctor. Can you put your doctor on the phone, Miz? I'd like to have a conversation with your doctor this morning. Let's go. And I want to let her know that you drink 6 packs of Guinness Stout in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Make love to me, girl. Why not, honey? I'm here to rock your world. That's fine with me.
And maybe we can talk about ways to calm that down, all right?
Why not, honey? I'm here to...
Shout out to my brother Freeway. I love Freeway. Shalom Monk, what up? Oh, he does. Damn, man. But I like to challenge him. That's when he's his best, when you challenge him. You gotta challenge your brother like that. Last night's event was amazing, Beanie. I was there last night. It was amazing. Unc got a nice big shout out, big round of applause for me yesterday. Thank you very much, everybody. Hip hop. Thank you, hip hop.
If you get a chance, get that close in the van.
Shout out to Ralph McDaniel. Shout out to Fly Ty Williams. Shout out to everybody that was there. The whole Juice crew was in the house last night. Shout out to MC Sand. Ay. Wow. Shout out to my main man Noriega. Let's go, Nori. Come on.
He has a mansion? Okay, we're on it. Want it right now.
We rock this Rise Coffee this morning. Mushroom coffee. Let's go, Queens, with your funky ass. Let's go.
Hey yo, we light a candle, run laps around the English Channel. Neptune's got a cocker spaniel. We on the run now, you know it ain't no fun now. And where I go, yo, nigga,
hey,
now make the law, nigga, break it. I don't
care
when you get caught. Remember that.
I don't care.
In the RE, love throughout the
atmosphere.
Hey, now we on the run. Yo, that ain't clear.
Come on, everybody, Unc's here. Let's go. Well, 6. I'm sorry, I'm late. Aftermath. Boy.
Hey, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays, it's Rock. Get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. We get information, mitigation, and the inspiration. Good morning, Sprung Lays and Raw Perspective morning emails. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. Oh, man. What a week, man. I mean, it seemed like the week just started, but I was all busy all week long, man, just doing everything, wilding, working, out there, putting it in this week. I love it. I love every bit of it. I was on a plane traveling from Florida. It was a great time. Miami was amazing. Warm. Somebody came to me and they offered me a little place I could rent for the winter, right in Aventura, a little 2-bedroom, not expensive either. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm thinking about just copping it. And just doing my winters in Miami, because you get to a certain age, you get cold. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like being cold. I never liked that. And plus, I got that sick. I got that anemia that black people have. You know what I'm saying? that authentically black people have, that low blood pressure, low blood sugar. You know what I'm saying? Freeway is killing it, by the way. And yeah, I know Freeway's story, right? Lost his children, lost a kidney, had to get a transplant. I mean, just really the tragedy of Freeway's story, and to see the way he comes back and does what he does is amazing. Freeway, to me, by all means, is probably one of my favorite people of all time. Freeway. He got with Dame and they put this new record together. And if anybody could have gotten with Dame without feeling the repercussions from the ROC Rock Nation crew, because Dame Dash for that crew was persona non grata, because Dame is unapologetic about how he wants to be dealt with. There's no humbling the man when it comes to that space. Humility is not one of Dame Dash's strong points, and I would have played it differently, that whole relationship, if I were Dame. But what he did, though, he got Freeway working with him on a new project, and I got to tell you, man, that project is amazing. Shout to Freeway, man. Shout to Freeway. And they did it like in 2 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Like, Dame is not the most hip-hop creative way. He knows what's dope music, but he knows what's dope. He knows dope people. And he's a guy that can say, this is a dope person, and that dope person can make dope music. You know what I'm saying? Shout to Dame Dash. Shout to Freeway for that project putting on this morning. Let's go to Black Fact. First of all, I'm going to do something different this morning. I'm going to go right to today's mathematics. Shout to Ja the Chef. Before we get into our conversation, because there's a lot to talk about, especially yesterday after having Fly Ty on. And then to hear him tell those stories at the Apollo last night. Just so y'all know, y'all better be privileged, because the shit I talk about, first of all, not only is it true, I usually get it before most people. So I get it before it becomes a story, and then it becomes a story. I'm like, oh shit, Unc told me about that. I'm ahead of the game. So y'all gotta listen, feel privileged that I'm giving y'all this firsthand information. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sleep on it, and then y'all come back a week later and like, yo, you told me about that. You was talking about that on the morning email. Yeah, nigga, what are you talking about? I'm not waiting for shit to happen. I'm ahead of the game. This is a high frequency establishment over here. That's what I'm talking about. This is a high. Uncle Lays, calm down. All right. I was gonna wallow a little bit. To the nation of gods and earth. Shout out to the nation of gods and earth. We're wise and civilized. All wise and civilized. The nation of gods and earth. Today's mathematic is wisdom, knowledge, being born to understanding. Through my wisdom, I manifest the knowledge to born the understanding that will evaporate the clouds of deception and the minds of the mentally dead. Ooh, oh, very good today. Thank you, Ja the Chef. And shout out to the nation of gods and earth. I'm not a member of the nation of gods and earth, but I do respect and believe in all cultures. And there are wise words coming from the nation of gods and earth. Let's try this again. Today's mathematics is wisdom, knowledge, being born to understanding. Through my wisdom, I manifest the knowledge to born the understanding that will evaporate the clouds of deception in the minds of the mentally dead. Thank you, Ja the Chef. To the nation of gods and earth, thank you very much. To the wise words from the nation of gods and earth. Yes, y'all do. Thank you very much, Angeline. Y'all do give me laurels. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Let's go to blackfact.com. Black Facts. Blackfacts.com. All right? You're going to like this one today, too. We've been having some pretty good Black Facts every day. I think that I know the guys who run this company, and I kind of yelled at them a little bit. Now they're starting to really be focused, and I like that, Black Fact. They was putting on like Kamora Lee Simmons before, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, November 21st, 1931, Ella Fitzgerald makes her singing debut at the Apollo Theater. Speaking of the Apollo in Harlem. The dubbed First Lady of Song, Ella Fitzgerald was the most popular female jazz singer in the United States for more than half a century. In her lifetime, she won 13 Grammy Awards and sold over 40 million albums. Wow. How much of that did she get to keep? That's what I want to know. How much money did she get paid? She grew up in poverty and was an orphan at a young age. She began skipping school and her grades suffered. She worked as a lookout at a bordello in the mafia-affiliated number. She ran the numbers. She got that bow leader. In 1934, Ella's name was pulled in a weekly drawing of the Apollo, and she won the opportunity to compete in the amateur night. She went to the theater that night and planning to dance, but when the Frenzy Edwards sisters closed the main show, Ella changed her mind. There you go. Remember the Edwards sisters? Y'all don't remember that, but they danced their ass off. And the band that night was the saxophonist and arranger Benny Carter. Impressed with her natural talent, he began introducing Ella to people who could help launch her career. In the process, he and Ella became lifelong friends and often worked together. Wow. So talented. Her accolades include the National Medal of Arts, NAACP's inaugural President's Award, and President's Medal of Freedom. The level of talent of people, they had people that were talented. And it seemed like the talented people used to get the props they needed to. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. Because if it's a mystery, it will somehow find a way to repeat itself. Out in the building. Good morning. This is the morning emails, the morning yawn, and shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. Let's go, y'all. Peace and blessings. God Burns, my day one. We love you. Thank you very much. All my day ones. I was with my brother, Scoop Lover, yesterday. He is my day one. He is my day before zero. His birthday, Scoop's birthday's coming up this weekend. Yeah, Ella was a number runner. She sure was. Everybody was a number runner back then. Get those bowl leaders. Damn, what came out? A what? Oh my God. That's my number. That was big. Number running was big in New York. Harlem, Brooklyn. Big. She gave back, and Miss Ellis Sashmo discovered Tony Bennett. Yes, she did. It was such a talented time, you know what I'm saying, where talent really ran the show. That's what made me appreciate the conversation with Fly Ty so much yesterday. He talked about a time where the artists made it because they deserved it. They didn't. There wasn't faking artists. There wasn't system set in place to break artists that didn't really have talent. You had to have real talent to make it back then, because a lot of people didn't make it. He told a story about DJ Kool V and Backspin. They had to compete for who was the best DJ to DJ for Biz. I know Backspin, good dude. I also know Kool V. That's my brother. I've had hands in pause. What are we talking about, Antoine? That's my dude. Please let him know I asked about him. Yes, I will. Matter of fact, me and Scoop got a new podcast coming out called The Honeycomb. It's going to be like a weekly podcast. We're going to be in the studio live, and it's going to be interesting. It's The Honeycomb. We'll be talking about a lot of stuff. Glaze the MC, what a great night, Glaze. You know what? Before I get started today, I got to see Glaze last night, and if anybody can talk about last night and give a full description of what happened last night, it's Glaze, and he can appreciate it. Miz, when you come out of surgery or any other, whatever you got coming out of, please call in. We got you, Miz. We love you, Miz. We want you to feel better. Miz is inside of the hospital right now. Great to see you too, Glaze. Glaze the MC, good morning, brother. What up, Glaze? Oh, I lost you, Glaze. Glaze, I lost you. When you call back in when you get a chance. I don't know if you're able to type or whatever. Yeah, it was a great night. I saw a lot of people. It was great to see everybody. I saw Scrap. Haven't seen Scrap in a long time. It was always good to see Scrap. Didn't recognize him at first, but then when I saw him, it was great. I was in there I didn't go backstage. I stayed as I told you, I wanted to stay in the audience and absorb it and really absorb the conversation. And we should do more stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about doing something like that for MOP. I think it's important that we do those retrospectives, especially at the Apollo. It's a great place to see it. You can have conversation, and it's better than doing interviews where you only get to see clips. You get to absorb the entire presence of the groups and their personalities and the people that were in their lives and all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking about doing one for MOP. Maybe not this year, but maybe soon. All right. So I'm starting to put it together. I think that's a great way to a retrospective on your career. And they roll Ty in on a wheelchair, which was great theory, but he actually had an injury. It wasn't that he needed to be in a wheelchair, but he had an injury. Glaze, what up? Glaze, listen, Glaze, first of all, it was good to see you, brother. Yeah. You look well.
Yo, it was so good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was great, Glaze. I'm on the phone with Glaze. Listen, Glaze, if anybody could have appreciated the energy last night, I knew it had to be you.
Oh, you know it was, man. I had to wait to catch Ty after the whole show just to let him know, yo, you know, he's indirectly one of the reasons, you know, that changed my life, man. Because of Ty, I was able to tour the world.
Yeah.
You know? So, of course, I had to be there, man. I had to be there. And like I said, once I heard you say you was going, I said, yo, I'm definitely coming. Laze is coming outside. Laze is coming out.
Yeah. I definitely came outside, but I did drop a bat pellet. I'm just letting you know right now. I did drop.
Oh, okay.
like a little bit after they shouted me out on the stage. And by the way, I got a good reception when they shouted me out on the stage too. How about that?
You got a great reception. I was screaming in the back, so you got a great reception.
Yeah, I got a great reception. Lay, they gave Lay some credit yesterday. But
yes, sir.
Yeah. But it was a good time last night. But I did drop a bat pellet. Full disclosure, I did drop.
You said you was going to too, man. And you know what's funny is because I didn't see you after that either.
No, you didn't see me. No, I hung around for a while. But I've mastered the art of going into spots. I go into spots and make sure everybody see me shaking hands with everybody, right? So that when they say, "Is Laze? Did Laze come?" Be like, "Yeah, no, Laze is right here. I just saw him 2 minutes ago." I'll be gone. Listen, Glaze, a man needs to sleep. A man needs to sleep.
No, you're right. Because I'm sitting here now like, oh my God, I had to.
I've given many years to the night in this hip hop game.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Scoob used to stay in the club till we was basically sweeping. So I'm at this point, it's I could cut out early once in a blue moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question.
What were your takeaways from last night's event when you talked to Ty? Things you didn't know that you found out last night, things that you knew already that were ratified to you. What'd you get out of last night?
I mean, just so many great things. I mean, the fact that he used his own money when they first did the Apollo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, $100,000. You got to use them. Sometimes you have to do it. I've done this before.
Yeah, he said it was like $120,000 or something, and the labels was amazed that he had the money. They were like, "You got the money?"
DJ Supreme, good morning. But let me tell you something, Glaze. I've done this on many occasions. There's videos that I've shot that that the label didn't believe in, and I had to shoot the video. Mm-hmm. Handle Your Business. The first Annie Up, I had to shoot that out of pocket. The label didn't believe in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even put it out. They wanted to put a record out called G Building, which is a great record, but it wasn't the record. So, I mean, there are, good morning, Maria. There are a lot of times, if you believe in it, you got to go out on a limb yourself and do what you got to do. And I've done that on many occasions. And then once it's done, they'll take credit for it, whatever the case may be. But there are plenty of situations where the label doesn't show you love. Ty is an example. And I made a mistake, by the way, Glaze. I actually gave credit to Rockefeller for being the first real independent black company, but it was actually Cold Chillin'. Cold Chillin' was the first independent black company, and the way that they crafted their deal, the science that he put in yesterday, the way he explained it was so amazing. He said, we gave Warner Brothers the albums, but we still controlled the singles. Good morning, Mala. Mala was there with me last night. She had a great time, Mala. Hey, Mala. Mala was there. I had extra tickets, so Mala came. Mala's in Harlem too, by the way. And you didn't know Mala ran the marathon. Which I told you about that. Mala ran the marathon when you met Mala yesterday. Yeah. Glaze got to meet Mala yesterday. And by the way, everybody that comes on the morning on it, if y'all don't know, y'all are famous. Glaze is already a well-known guy, but a lot of people know people from the morning emails, like, because they put faces to the names. So Mala's like, "Oh, that's Glaze. That's Glaze." She said, "That's Glaze." But she calls you from the name that you use. That's Glaze the MC. And everybody knows Miz, by the way. They love Miz. That's Miz. Oh, that's Crazy Miz. Oh, yeah, I know Miz from the show in the morning. So if y'all don't know, like people like Angeline Diva, Jada Chef, y'all are all famous. I just want to let y'all know right now. People know y'all.
Yeah, come on, man. That's because they listening to you around these corridors.
April Leon, good morning. April says good morning, Glaze. So it was a great.
Hey, April, I thought she was coming. That's why I thought it was with you. I thought it was going to be April.
No. April bailed. I had extra tickets, but April bailed out in the last minute. She's a busy person. I wanted April to come. April could have got met. Marla, she could have, it would have been a nice time. And Marla and I had a great dinner at, before we went over, we had great dinner at, me, I'm a restaurant dude. If you ever hang out with Lays, before we go do something, we go into a restaurant and we chilling. You know what I'm saying? So we went to a beautiful Italian restaurant, Lido, on 100 in Harlem. It was a great restaurant. Ooh. Shout out Lido. April was with the mayor. I got jokes about that, April. I'm gonna leave it alone right now. Good morning, Troy Mumford. But the mayor got some troubles. He got to figure this thing out. Mayor Adams. I hope he figures it out. You know what I'm saying? He got some troubles. Antoine Matthews, Lil Big Bra on all streaming platforms. Okay. All right, we're gonna listen to that, promote that. You know what I'm saying? But they talked about the crowd reactions to people like Roxanne Shante, how she would get up there and freestyle off the top of her head, and you saw Shawnee up there. By the way, she's educated now. Shante is very educated right now. She's got major degrees. I don't know if she has her doctorate, but she's definitely doing some great work. And she's got 7 million listeners every morning on Sirius satellite radio. I mean, they did radio. But let's go back and talk about what they did. Mr. Magic, the shade they gave Kool Herc yesterday, Glaze, was real. Yeah. They said, and I say this all the time, no disrespect to Kool Herc. I think Kool Herc was amazing. But the shade they gave Kool Herc was like, listen, we love the fact that you played music in the club, in the park and all that shit. But we took it to business and fought against the establishment. And if it wasn't for Mr. Magic, they would have killed hip hop in its inception. Wow.
That's a fact.
I gave credit to Rockefeller, but I'm gonna take that back. I'm giving that to Cold Chillin'. Cold Chillin' was the first black-owned record company that had their own deals where they owned their shit. He owned his masters. He did his deal. He owned everything he did. Fly Tie and those guys, Magic and those guys, they owned their shit. And they went out there and put the records out and fought against the system on their own. They went into these deals and they would do a deal where they would give you the album, they would keep the singles so they can keep the streets hot with the singles. Because if anybody knows, it's all about the single that drives the album. So if they control what drove the album, they could put whatever the fuck they wanted to on the album. They call that greatest hits, man. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
First black label to take a whole black ensemble on tour.
Yes.
We all went on tour basically because of that.
But there was Motown, there was Stax Records, those companies like that. I'm saying hip hop. I'm just saying strictly hip hop. Yeah, definitely in hip hop. But the difference was Motown, when they cut their deals, they didn't own it. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was different. They had to sell their shit. Fly Tie and them owned their shit and went out there and put them records out. That's amazing. Grew up during the entire transition to Park Jams to mainstream, awesome childhood because of hip hop. Yeah. Hip hop was really driven by the Juice Crew. And with all due respect, let me just say this without sound like I'm throwing shade. The people in the Bronx that did hip hop in the beginning, the one thing y'all didn't do, y'all didn't take ownership of it. Y'all just did it and y'all got deals, with the exception of Sylvia Robinson and those people and the Robinson family with Sugar Hill Records and all that shit. The people in the Bronx didn't take the ownership of it. You know what I'm saying? The people in Brooklyn and Queens, they came out there and they started owning their companies and started doing some shit. And I just think that had the Bronx took ownership, not just I did it because I was the first to do it because we did it in the park, but actually did the diligence to become owners and did deals from the ownership perspective. Imagine if Grandmaster Flash and those dudes, which I love, would have came out owning their shit. Imagine if that would have happened. Jazzy J started Def Jam. That's my man, Jazzy J. Imagine if they'd have owned it. You know what I'm saying? He explained distribution and everything. Yes, he explained how it worked. You know what I'm saying? He explained how it worked. He talked about Lenny, who was his partner, whose father owned Sam Goody. Not only would it be further today that we would actually control the narrative, because we don't control the narrative.
Yeah.
We don't control the narrative.
True. I mean, I hate to say it, but there wouldn't be a Sexy Red. There wouldn't be certain stuff out here that
we wouldn't allow it. We wouldn't allow it. What made Roxanne dope was not that she was controversial, but also that she was talented. So live, you couldn't front on her live. She would tear your ass up live. She was such an amazing live performer. I remember her. I remember her as a child, little Roxante. I remember her. She would eat your ass up live. Pause. And you couldn't mess with Roxanne back in the days. And that's who she was. No, Def Jam was started by Jazzy J, Russell Simmons, and Rick Rubin. That's who started Def Jam, just so you know. It was a triumvirate. Jazzy J, one of the greatest DJs in history of hip hop, is my friend, who I love, this brother Jazzy J. They started Def Jam, just so you know. They were the first ones. But again, you know, being from the Bronx and our brothers in the Bronx who we love, they didn't take ownership. They didn't take physical, legal ownership of the art form. And I think we are a little bit worse off because of that. Had we taken ownership of it, I think we'd be in much more control. I'm flashing back to when I worked at Tower Records. It was a certain units for say, yeah. Tower Records was great. Tower Records. Good morning, Dr. D. Nice. Fun facts. Good morning. Yeah, no. Well, it's not. It's great about fun facts, but let me explain to y'all something else. This is a $1 trillion industry now. All hip hop generated shit is $1 trillion industry now. We created hip hop. We could fix every problem. Hip hop could actually fix every problem in the Black community. And in the underserved, not just Black, but in underserved communities, hip hop could fix it for the money generated from hip hop. Just so you understand, from the technical side, from the television side, from the fashion side, from the art side, from the music side, hip hop generates it's the engine for all the music that's made on this planet today. Hip hop is the generative music behind the catalyst behind everything. Just so you know.
Yeah. The entrepreneurial side.
Entrepreneurial. Hip hop has made more entrepreneurs than anything.
Yep.
Think about all the people that came from the hood that all of a sudden they own little record companies that turned into clothing companies, that turned into restaurants, that turned into corporate partnerships, real estate, and all those things. Hip hop did that. Hip hop did that. Think about it. Think about the lives that was changed and how many lives that I was talking to somebody very close to me. And it's a female. And when we were young, I'm doing all the talking, Glaze, but I need you to jump in whenever you feel like it. But we were talking, and I was a wild kid when I was younger. I was kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? I was out there bugging. You know what I'm saying? I just carry a little 45 automatic on me. I'm on the trains with it on me. I'm lost. You know what I'm saying? The little girl, but I was a little cool dude. The little girl liked me. She was like, hey, come to my house. She knew I didn't really have a place to live. It was kind of tough on me. You know what I'm saying? I had outgrown my aunt's crib in the project. You know what I'm saying? And I had to do my own thing, and I was struggling. And she took me into her house, met me her mother, and told her mother, I like him. I want him to be my boyfriend. Could he stay with us? Now, the mother was like, okay, we're going to shut that boyfriend shit down. But she said, yes, we need to take him in. He's a lost boy. Let's help him. And that act of kindness changed the trajectory of my life. She was a businesswoman. She taught me business. She took me under her wing and taught me a lot of great things about business and life and how to do things legally. Now, I didn't realize the trajectory because I started thinking about how she affected my life. And then I started thinking about how many lives that I affected coming through this process. Remember, had it not been for this act of kindness, maybe I would not have been there to bring Kane into my home. And you know what I'm saying? IOU dancers might not have started. You know what I'm saying? All the different, MOP may not have, had a different trajectory. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking no credit for it. I'm just saying the way that your life rolls out to be at this space, to be in this place today, that's what I got from Cold Chillin'. The way his acts of kindness and graciousness, Fly Ties, was able to change the trajectory of the lives of all those people. Big Daddy Kane, Bismarck, MC Shan, Marley Marl, Eric B. and Rakim, Roxanne Shante. Come on, man. Coogee Rap.
Everybody, man.
Coogee Rap. Come on, man. Those acts of kindness. Those acts of kindness. You know what I'm saying? That really did. Jazzy never gets credit, but he's in all the footage for early hip hop. He just got paid off how often they use it. He just got paid off. I'll use a clip of him DJing in Crotona Park. Jazzy J was an original. Yeah. Mm-hmm. First rap hip hop artist to go number one. Ice Baby. Yeah, funny. Yeah, I knew Vanilla Ice. Miz is under the weather. Yeah, Miz is in the hospital. Miz is in the hospital. Let's hope Miz. Praying for Miz.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you never know how you get blessed. You know what I'm saying? You never know. And think about it. Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons lived in a one-room apartment with him. Andre Harrell started Uptown Records. Uptown Records had Mary J. Blige, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, Christopher Williams, Jodeci, all these acts. And out of that became Bad Boy with Puff. And as an intern, he started as an intern at, for those that don't know, at Bad Boy. He became an intern, and Bob Celestian with Jodeci, who was an attorney for them, and they started to run around and do great things. And he was the birth of Mary J. Blige and other acts, and then ultimately Bad Boy with Craig Mack and then Biggie. So it's really a very small core of people that created this monstrosity that's all over the world. This is a very small. That's why I give Puff grace a lot in these conversations. I'm like, y'all got this nigga out here like you Kaiser Soze or something. He out here murdering and raping people. I don't believe all that shit. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? But it's easy for us to be like, we don't like him, or I had a bad experience with him. I had one experience with Puff in business. One experience. We did the Bad Boy 2 soundtrack, and somebody told me, go up there and get your money. So we did a song. We put it on the Bad Boy 2 soundtrack, and it was a simple thing. It was like a $25,000 payment, and I knew that if I didn't go get the money, I wouldn't have got it. So I sent a little crew up to Bad Boy and like, yo, go get the check, go get the check, go get the check, go get the check, and don't leave until you get it. And Pop cut the check right that day. He said, just give them their check and let them leave. There was no problem. There was no problem. It was nothing. It was easy. It was a great relationship with Bad Boy. He cut the check immediately. Thank you very much. Thank you, Puff. You know what I'm saying?
You never had a problem with Puff. Puff is always cool, man.
50 Cent's trolling the shit out of him. 50 Cent's trolling the hell out of him right now.
Well, that's his job. 50's a troll anyway. Well,
50's a great troll, man. I love 50. 50 is a dude, and he just don't care. He loves it. By the way, his tour is very successful. So let's just Glaze, before we wrap it up with Glaze, man, what were your takeaways from last night, Glaze?
Yeah, man, pretty much everything you already covered, which is just the greatness of Ty, the greatness of Ty, the greatness of Coach Chillin', and how he changed, a lot of people's lives, a lot of families, what he did for everybody, what everybody did for everybody. Because Coach Chillin', us foreign men, it was a family.
Yeah, it was
and
a family.
It was so represented last night once again, where we used to come on, one act would be on, and the other act we'd be on the side of the stage. We wanted to see what the other act was doing, how well it was doing, hear them more.
Yep.
And that's the vibe last night. It felt like, that little segment just felt like we were back on the road again. Everybody was cheering for each other. The families was back together. Yeah, like you said, to see Scrap. First of all,
to see Scoob and Scrap. To see Scoob and Scrap together was great. And for them to tell a story of how Scoob and how he gave the flowers, because I named him Nifty, and Scoob then changed his name to Scrap when I quit dancing with Kane, because it was originally me and Scoob that danced with Kane.
Yep.
And that was
that's what he said.
Yep. And that was the original story. So and Scrap gave all honor to Scoob, because It changed Scrap's life. And again, another act of kindness for without anything else, just an act of kindness. So that shout out to my brother Scoop Lover.
That's what it was. That's what this business. That's how we got to where we got. Was all with acts of kindness.
All acts of kindness.
Come on, let's be real. To just continuously be this close. I feel like when we talk sometimes, it'd be like I just saw you yesterday. Let's tell everybody. When I saw you yesterday, what was that? The first time I see you, it had to be at least over 30 years.
Right. That's the first time you saw me in person in 30 years, but it just seemed natural that we never.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, like I just saw you yesterday, but I hadn't seen Glades. I talked to Glades, but I hadn't seen Glades in person in over 30 years. About 25, 28 years. Wow.
That's the kindness and love that this business, especially when you started, because we were ground zero people. That's the kind of kindness and love we have for each other. Just period. We would see each other. We didn't grow up around each other every day, but we see each other. Everybody that was in the business, it was nothing but love every time, almost like we were brothers.
Well, if you take a picture in that room, that hip hop room, like I create the room in my mind, you're gonna see all the people I was there. You're gonna see Jazzy Jeff, the Fresh Prince. You're gonna see Kid and Play. You're gonna see Latifah.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Scoob. You're gonna see all of the IU dudes. You're gonna see Biz. You're gonna see all these people that were in that room, just hanging together, just loving each other, showing love. KRS, you're gonna see Dougie.
Yeah.
You're gonna see all these people in a room together, just having a good time. That's a great mosaic because people try to draw these pictures of what they think hip hop is. But I can tell you what hip hop was at that moment because we were in that room, in the room where it happened. Shout them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Glaze, man, thank you for coming in this morning. It was a great time seeing you last night, my brother. Definitely a great time seeing you.
Come on, definitely. You already know, man.
Yeah, man.
You already know. I had a blast. It was awesome seeing you.
Yeah, man. And these are great stories that the world, trust me, I travel the world. People want to know about this. They want to know about what hip hop was like. That's what makes it such a great thing that we did last night and that people don't pay attention to. They want to know. Y'all take it for granted. And that's a problem that we have. Y'all need to take more ownership. And I'm talking to the audience. Y'all need to take more ownership in this thing of ours, as Billy calls it, this thing of ours called hip hop. We all own it. You got to take ownership in what's yours. This is your Israel when you come home to hip hop. Like this is our Israel. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd say everybody in Israel, you can always come home. Yeah. You should always come home and take ownership of this thing about us called hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that don't always mean criticizing or shitting on people. That seeing that man get his flowers was amazing. So shout out to Top 5. Yo, Glaze, have a great day, brother. Good to see you, my man.
Yo, you too, Laze. Come on, man. You already know, man. I love you. I'll talk to you later on.
All right, brother. Peace. Lazy MC, everybody. Wow. It was great. Anyway, yeah. April with Mayor Adams. Mayor Adams in New York City got troubles, in case y'all don't know. The feds are after him about some campaigns, financing issues that he's got going on with some Turkish investors, whatever the case may be. I hope he works it out. I don't know the whole story. I don't think he's going to have too much trouble. All right. Now, people talking about the Andre 3000 new flute album. Should rappers be making these kind of projects? I think so. I think it's great. Whatever creative expanse that you need. Earlier this week, Andre 3000 revealed that he was releasing a new solo album, The New Blue Sun. The album's out now. It's nearly 90 minutes of flute-forward instrumentals, which Andre Benjamin co-produced alongside Carlos Nino. It features contributions from Nate Mercenary, Diatano Parks, Diallo Gatem. Should hip-hop dudes be expanding their shit? Yes. All day. I mean, it's music, man. Hip-hop is music. All music is hip-hop. You could take anything. Most hip-hop was made off of all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? The samples that we use is all different types of music. So, yeah, Andre 3000 should do that. Thank you. Andre 3000 is dope. Let's try Miz again, because I'm really concerned about our brother Miz. Miz. What have you done to yourself? Yeah, I would check it out. Andre 3000 is a great album. I would check it out. I would definitely check it out. I hope you're all right, Miz. All right, Miz is taking tests. We are standing by a candlelight visual for Miz. As you know, we are concerned about Miz, Crazy Miz. You know that the brother drinks 6 packs of beer, 6 Guinness Stout in the morning with Hennessy at 6 o'clock in the morning. So he definitely does some, but let's pray for my brother Miz. All right, Miz, we praying for you, bro. I hope you're all right. I hope you. Oh man, Miz. Jeez. Yeah. Oh man, where Dr. D Nice at? Oh man, Dr. D Nice, I'm gonna try to call you. Wednesday's the last show this week. Thanksgiving's coming up. We're gonna see what's up. I'm not cooking. I'm going to a friend's house. I'm cooking on Friday.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. D Nice. See that? Even hip hop has afforded Dr. D Nice the moniker Dr. D Nice. You see that? You see what hip hop does? Her name is D Nice. Her name is D Nice. Checking out you suckers, but you better call a doctor.
MD. The happiest MD alive, quite honestly. So Miz inspired me to add something else to my name. The happiest MD alive.
The happiest MD alive. MD, happy MD. Well, Miz is having trouble, Dr. D Nice. I saw Miz last night with the cameras. He was loaded down with cameras and everything. I saw him last night. And it was good to see him last night, but he is in the hospital this morning, Miz. So we're praying for Miz.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Miz is in the hospital today. We hope you're all right, Miz. We're praying for you, my brother. We hope you get it together, and we hope that you get well. But when you start thinking about it, I mean, if you drink 6 packs of Guinness Stout, 2 6-packs of Guinness Stout, and half a bottle of Hennessy every day in the morning, there will be complications. There will be consequences. There will be consequences, and let's hope that. Miz is a funny guy, and what I want him to realize is that you don't need to drink to be that funny. You know what I'm saying? He can be funny without. Yeah, he's already in him. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we use alcohol as a blanket, and I'm hoping my brother. And if he doesn't, he'll still be funny, and we'll still love him for it. Miz is hilarious. I am praying.
I like Miz. I'm sorry to hear that he's in the hospital. I should have tried to pull him to the side and give him a little medical.
How could he not be in the hospital? I just want to know. How can Miz not be in the hospital? What are you talking about? I just want to say, Miz, I hope that you are all right. Miz is crazy. This ain't the first time Miz in the hospital. All right, that's so far, looks like. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know.
All seriousness.
You're taking tests. We're taking tests. I joke, but I am concerned about Miz. Me too. I'm going to my people's house Thanksgiving after I get some rest. Thanksgiving's coming up, so we continue to celebrate Thanksgiving. I think it's a time for us to be thankful. Continue to celebrate the harvest and celebrate your family. It's that type of the year where the sun goes down earlier and we're all inside and we're with our family. And whatever holiday you want to name it, let's give thanks every day, but let's maybe break some bread with our families. And I'm going to go over to I'm going over to my families this weekend.
Where you go? Where are you going?
I'm going to an undisclosed location because I don't want to get nobody in trouble.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Undisclosed location. Enjoy yourself at said undisclosed location.
Yeah, Dr. D Nice is being messy. Yeah, so Dr. D Nice, did you listen to the interview yesterday with Ty from Coachella?
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, what I was saying. Yes, I did. Whatever you said. I'm sorry. Yes. Oh my goodness. Man, my goal was to go back and watch it. He was just dropping those gems. You know what I really appreciated for that interview?
Yeah.
Was how just integrity, what his grandma told him. Just like, okay, now you need to act like a person that is God.
Right.
Act with integrity. Oh my goodness, that was just like bam.
That was one of the jewels he dropped. His Pentecostal mother. He said he was with the nation of gods on earth. He was a 5%er. That's what he called it back then. And his nation said, "Oh, you finally realize that you're a God because you're made in His image. You finally realize that. I'm glad you found that out. Now go do godly things." That was amazing.
That's right.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Grandma did a mic drop.
That was definitely a mic drop. They're talking about Jaguar Wright. I know you know who Jaguar Wright is. She's another. You know what I feel about people like Jaguar Wright and those people that have come out and tell these stories about artists. I just feel like you gotta. So what? You know what I'm saying? Like, she got arrested recently. Let me see. R&B singer is reportedly taken into custody following a physical altercation with her husband, which she films from her Instagram live, during which she allegedly throws her son's ashes. Oh, yeah. Drag her right. Got into trouble. The law just days after making serious accusations against Jay-Z. The R&B neo soul singer has been arrested after apparent domestic dispute with her own husband. Yeah, I figured that. It definitely... How you don't see that coming? That's like seeing Miz in the hospital after drinking every day. In a video which has circulated online since Saturday, January 14th, someone who believed to be Jaguar is seen taken out on a stretcher while being surrounded by cops. She's heard screaming while her husband, who shot the video, claimed that she assaulted him while he was in the barbershop. It's not clear. Yeah, oh man, this gets funnier and funny. It's not clear what prompted the altercation in the first place, but Jaguar's husband denied her allegations that he pulled the gun. She did this to herself, he said, of arrest, claiming that he still loves her anyway, and added, Y'all pray for her. Please pray for us. There you go.
It's crazy. I mean, social media has turned everybody into clowns. That's my final thing.
Jack, she can sing, and she's a very talented artist. But, you know, the thing is, it's, first of all, sitting up here telling other people business, like when you come to, like negatively, the way she talks about Puffy, Jay-Z, and all these other people, like about like inside stuff, first and foremost, you got to be careful how you talk about that. I know how to do it. I come out here in the morning and I try to talk sort of tongue in cheek about what the conversations we have, but I try not to expose personal things about their business. You know what I'm saying? Or my perspective on those personal things, the inside stuff, right? You got to be careful about that. She does a lot of that. And she sounds very bitter when she's doing it. And listen, we are all a composite of our life experiences. So it's hard for people to judge us. And she comes off to me very judgmental. That's how I think. Do you know who she is?
I've heard the name, but I'm pretty sure she just didn't register. I got, if she's ever on the Shade Room or Young Black and Fabulous, the YFC, there's different little black blogs that if she's ever been on there, I'm sure I've seen her.
And there's always more to the story than we know. Like I talked about Puff Diddy's story yesterday about the settlement between him and Cassie. And I talked about it. I was like, I mean, you know, we don't know the whole story. I mean, saying we don't really know. I mean, and people were, and they had people that were like ready to jump on him, you know, Puff about that. Now, first of all, as I told you, I'm not the biggest Puff fan. I appreciate him for what he did for hip hop, what he did with his career and everything. But I'm not trying to hang out in Star Island with the dude or whatever's going on. I think they're all, you know, I don't know the situation, but they skew off to be a little weird to me. Not guys I would want to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I appreciate what they've done. I can separate what they've done.
You can appreciate him from afar. You know, it's not everything you have to be up underneath to appreciate or up close to it. It's like, okay, I see you over there doing your thing.
Yeah. I don't always want to know the people that I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? Like I may not want to know Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? No matter what issues, talking with him. Yeah, it's foolish, but I'm not saying silence. I mean, Dan, I get what you're saying. Too late to hunt turkeys. Yeah, I get, because you got to hang them and do all that stuff. It'll take you 3 days for that turkey to get tender. Come on, ladies. I know you had I had a few shiny suits. They may have got it from me. I used to have my girl Kareen used to make us some great suits. I had eel skin suits. I had Africa patch suits. Come on, don't play with me. You know, Kimberly, I had met. Oh, see, this is why. Hold on, Kimberly is trying to start with me. Hold on, Dr. D Nice. Let's bring her in here. Kimberly, talk about my shiny suit. Listen, you better be right. I'll show you videos of me dancing in a shiny suit. Like there's something wrong with it. And I had sharkskin suits. I'm from Brooklyn. We dress British Walkers, Playboy, sharkskin suits. Come on now. Come on, Kimberly. Don't start with me. Oh my God. You know
good morning, Lane.
Good morning, Kimberly.
Good morning, Kimberly.
Good morning, sis. How are you?
Not bad.
Kimberly, you know, Lay's had soft skin jackets, everything. I used to date girls that knew how to sew so they could make my clothes for me. What are you talking about?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh man. Good morning, Kim.
Ladies, now that's what I want to see. Now, please post up on your post a picture of you in your shiny suit.
I will. And you can look at, but I used to have banging velour suits. Remember, me in school was my best friend. School was a fashion dude all day long. So we always get clothes. You know what I'm saying? I always had a lot of different types of clothes. I was always very polo, jabot, Benetton, polo jackets, British walkers. Like I was always in tune with the fashion. That's why I don't really buy Jordans like that today, even though they're very comfortable, the golf Jordans, because I had them when they came out. That year that Jordan came out that everybody's buying now, I had it when it came out. I had that Jordan when it came out. It was, I was already there. You know what I'm saying? We from Brownsville. We have a place called Harry's and a couple of places down on Belmont. We used to go shopping for clothes. I stayed on top of everything when it came to my fashion. Kimberly,
nice.
Gazelles, everything. 3-finger ring, nugget watches, nugget rings, all kinds of stuff. Well, Scoob invented the 3 cuts. You know what I'm saying? Scoob invented the 3 cuts because Scoob was always creative. Scoob invented the Gumby. I'm telling you right now, Scoob invented it. And I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how he invented the Gumby. Because Scoob used to laugh, and he had these clippers that didn't have any guards on it. so he used to cut it. You get scarred. You know what I'm saying? So one day we was drinking 40s. He was cutting my hair, and he made a mistake. And then he tried to fix it. He cut off half my flat top. And so he ended up making it into a Gumby. And he called it a Gumby. He said, no, we're going to do it a Gumby because it looked like Gumby from Saturday Night Live. I'm Gumby, damn it. Yeah.
Scoop made it, and you were the first model? Is that what we saying?
Yeah, I first got to wear a Gumby.
Right here?
I'm the first guy to wear a Gumby. I'm telling you right now. Now, Bobby Brown took it after me. All I'm saying, Yeah. I had a high top fade. No, but he messed up my high top fade and he cut the damn thing to where half of the high top fade was cut off. So he had to angle it so it became a Gumby. I'm telling you, I was the first one. I was the first Gumby.
All right. We're not fighting on this one.
Exclusive. Uncle Lays was the first guy to wear a Gumby.
Yes.
Oh man. Now, hey, Kimberly, did you listen to
all kind of hip hop history going on right here?
Listen, I am a walking hip hop encyclopedia. Beanie, no. Beanie, you know, right? Beanie, come on. Beanie knows I'm the first one with the Gumby. She knows. She was around. She knew. She's 4 years old, but she still knew.
And here everybody was thinking it was Bobby Brown.
No, Bobby wasn't even out yet. He was still with they had Jerry curls. What are you talking about? They had S curls. they was wearing S curls. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me just do this. Let me do this. We was the first with all the style stuff. Me and school. Hold on. Bobby Brown was wearing an S curl. Bobby. Oh.
I love this show.
That's the funny stuff. That's what you got to, that's what you got to get into. But did you listen to Fly Tie yesterday, Kimberly?
No.
Okay, we're not going to talk. See, look at that. That's why you can't miss an episode. You never know what's going to happen. But
damn it. Damn it.
Did you? You missed yesterday, did you? You missed it yesterday. But we had a great time with Fly Tie, and I was at the Apollo last night, and I had extra tickets, and I gave some tickets away, and we really enjoyed Fly Tie and Ralph McDaniels, and the entire hip hop community came out to support him last night at the Apollo Theater. So it was a great time last night, and you guys missed it. And I had Ty on yesterday before he did the Apollo, and he basically told the same story he told yesterday at the Apollo. So there you go. I'm look at my man. Look at me taking care of y'all. Look at that. Uncle Lay's in the building. Yeah, I'm OG in this game. I'm OG in this game.
That's why we love you.
And I snuck out.
You, we would be nothing.
No, you would be a bunch of nothings.
We point. Our hairstyle wouldn't be on point. Our fashion wouldn't be on point.
I just.
Our music wouldn't be on point. Nothing.
Nothing's.
How about that?
No, but Kimberly, she understands. She knows the energy of hip hop, and hip hop is now a worldwide institution, and it goes around the world. And I watch people take ownership of it around the planet, and how like proud of it. Like, you know, I used to walk up into places and I would say, no, I do this. I would never talk about hip hop, but I would go to other countries and then they would be like, yo, I do hip hop, and they are so proud of it. Like, they're so proud of it. Like straight businessmen. They're like, yeah, no, I do hip hop. Yes, I love hip hop.
Okay, so I have a question that just popped in my head, Uncle Lace.
What's that?
All right. Is there a difference between hip hop and rap?
Rap is a part of hip hop. Hip hop is the overarching culture.
Yeah. Rap is what you do. Hip hop is what you live.
Hey!
Yes.
Wow! Look at that, Kim. Kim is just getting her stripes back. I pulled them a couple. I pulled them away from you. I pulled the stripes away from you for not listening to Fly Tie from Cold Chillin' yesterday. But you know what? You just get them back. You get them back.
Yeah. So, but the next part of it then is, would you consider like today's rap? You know, like, oh Lord, what is it? Lil Durk and all of them. Would you say they're hip hop or they're just rappers?
They're part of hip hop, I believe. Yeah, part of hip hop. Yeah.
Our hip hop is okay. All right.
They're part of it. They're part of hip hop. I mean, listen, who am I to tell our children not to make their own music? You know what I'm saying? That like they are part of hip hop. All these little drill music guys, they're all a part of hip hop. We embrace them. Just because they do it differently than we did doesn't mean that it's less valuable. It's all a part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
When I say, okay, so this is what I meant.
Yeah.
Sometimes in my mind, I mean, because I like some of those guys. They're quite intriguing.
Yeah.
When I think of hip hop, I just think of like the 80s, 90s era. That era of music is hip hop.
That's an era. It's a Renaissance era. There's a Renaissance era and there's a golden era of hip hop. The golden era is like DJ Premier, Tribe Called Quest. The Renaissance era is KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Kool G Rap, Eric B. and Rakim. Those eras changed it. Marley changed those eras because Marley was he sort of invented the way we sample music. Marley Marl did. Before that, we were using Run DMC and those guys were using a Lindrum and Larry, and the 808, and the 808 and Lindrum and all that other stuff. But the era shifted because of the technology. So the technologies to sampling came in like the 85, 86, 87 era, where people like Marley Marl was able to change the technology sonically through his own genius. And then the technology shifted again with the DJ Premiers and Pete Rocks and those guys. The technology shifted again. And then Dr. Dre and those guys, they shifted the technology again. And nowadays, as the technology shifts to more of a digital realm, this is what you're getting out of here in the digital realm. Technology is really what shifted hip hop. And our ability to invent and create through technology. That's what it is.
A lot of intelligent men.
Yeah. Yeah, and just analyze it. You know, we were having conversations about the digitizing of music in the mid 90s, early 90s. We were talking about Napster and these companies that were coming that we had to pay to be ready for. And then iTunes, Apple really shifted the way we listen to music. They took all of our music and put it in a phone. Before, we used to have to go to the store. We had to go to Sam Goody. We had to go to Tower Records. We had the process of looking through albums and finding out what's new and getting cassette tapes. Apple killed all of that and put it in a phone. All right. And that changed hip hop more than anything else. Anything else is when he put everything in the phone.
Those were the best days, Lace.
Yeah.
Having to go to Tower Records and all the different mom and pop record stores and buying vinyl.
I still do it. I still go.
I love it.
Rare Vinyl, all the different places in the village. I go to London, you can find some versions of records, J&R Music, down at Soul Shack down in Brownsville, all these different areas that you would go buy records from, and you felt good looking through the albums and playing versions. It sounded better on analog. They sounded better on the turntable, the way it hit, little things. I mean, it's going to be different, but we have to all adapt, obviously. But it's still great. The level of talent coming out today is getting better and better. I'm listening to people from the Drakes to Chris Browns to the Lil Durks to the Futures and all these guys, all great talent. And it's going to continue. We are creative people. We will continue to be talented. We will continue to find ways to reinvent ourselves.
Always. And I like Lil Durk and what's the other guys? Hit Boy.
Yeah, those guys. Hit Boy is great. Beanie says Apple killed liner notes. Now they have a credit feature, but it's not the same, right? The liner notes, you could look at the notes and see who produced the record. They became famous because you could look at it. And if you go to Europe, they learned how to read English, a lot of people, by looking at the notes on the back of the albums and listening to the words. That's how they learn English. You don't understand the effect that we had on the world. This is why I stay on these subjects and talk about and give flowers to people, because yes, it seems easy for us to dismiss it, but you don't know what MOP did for the planet. You know what I'm saying? You don't even understand what we do, places we go, where we go, because these are people that have no other way to reach us, have no other way to contact us, that can't live that life. This is shit that started directly in New York City, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, wherever, Manhattan, Jersey, wherever it started, that went out to the rest of the world and affected the way that we live today. That is hip hop.
Hey, Lays, I want to tell you something. I've always hated that you guys always forgot to shout out Connecticut.
Well, first of all, Connecticut. Well, yes. Bridgeport, Hartford, Hartford, Connecticut, Bridgeport, New Haven, Connecticut, Stamford, Connecticut. Yeah, y'all were our biggest consumers. Y'all had to get on the train and come down to the clubs in New York City.
Hell yes.
Yes. Shout out to Connecticut. Shout out to Connecticut. All right, we got to give Connecticut some love. Give Connecticut some love.
You guys would never say us. So like, if you're from New York, stand up right now. We were forced to have to say, yeah, that's us.
Yeah. Y'all had to take it because, I mean, nobody's saying, let me hear you say Stamford.
Right, how about that?
And New Haven don't rhyme with nothing. New Haven.
Shout out to the people from Wisconsin. Y'all over here.
Tipton's, yeah. Tipton's is there. Yeah, I remember Tipton's. Oh, man. What a great show today, guys. It's just your boy, Uncle Ace. Kimberly Robinson. Dr. D. Nice.
From Stamford, Connecticut. Shout out to Stamford.
It's Norfolk, Virginia in the house. Steubenville, Ohio. Steubenville, Ohio in the house. Yeah. Anyway.
That was live.
Enough. All right, ladies. Have a great day. I love y'all. Kimberly, I'm still waiting for the massages by Kim. We need to make that happen. All right.
But we got to get together.
All right. We will.
Let's get together today and figure out a time and date.
Let's schedule a time and put a pin in it so we can get a date so I can talk about massage. I want to do massages by Kim live the way that Cameron did with that lady.
Oh my God. Listen.
That was crazy.
Oh my God, I screamed at the top of my lungs at that young lady.
Cameron is my hero. Cameron is my hero.
Well, she used to because I think Joe dissed her.
Oh my God. Cameron is my hero. Kim, can we do a live on the air massage? I mean, we'll keep it PG, obviously. Can we do a live massages by Kim?
Air, but you get no cleavage. You get
no cleavage. No cleavage. All right, we're setting up for that. Massages by Idaho. Shout out. That's hilarious. Massages by Kim live on the air. In studio massages. Have a camera crew. No cleavage though involved. All right, ladies. I'll talk to y'all later. Oh my God. That was funny as hell. Oh, it's fucking awesome. What a day, right? What a day. Listen, y'all have a great day. Beanie, thank you. This your Uncle Lace and Raw Perspective Massages. That's going to be an amazing episode. Massages by Kim. And we are definitely going to do that live on the air. I might do it on the Honeycomb Show. I don't know how to get away with that one, but that's going to be fun. Thank y'all for coming in today. It was a great show today. Tomorrow, Reggae Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow, Reggae Wednesday. Last show of this week, and then off for Thanksgiving. We'll be back on Monday. I might be back in Miami. I'm telling you right now. I really don't want to be up here in this cold. It's not good for my body. Love y'all for coming out. Love the support. Thank you, Fly Tie. It was a great time yesterday. Had a great time. Coach Chillin' Records. Y'all have a great day. This your boy, Uncle Lace, to the Raw Perspective Morning Email. Shout to my OSG family. Shout to my MOP First family. See y'all tomorrow. Reggae Wednesday. Let's see if we can get Damon on so I can get him started, all right? So you say Stanford. Oh man, I love it. See y'all later.
Blame it on the, blame it on the, blame it on the, blame it on the. Oh man.